Anyone heard of a man named Ryan Hardbonke? I had the privilege of going to Nigeria to see his last message that he preached in Nigeria. Hundreds of thousands of people turned up, and as always, thousands give their life to Jesus, and it was such an honor to be there to witness that. And I got to stay on for a few more days after that and visit some of the local churches there in Nigeria and just speak to some of the pastors. And I was really intentional about asking the pastors about the impact of Reinhard's ministry and CFAN's ministry. And there was one pastor that went on to tell us, before Reinhard come in to do these evangelistic crusades, he said the biggest gathering that you would find in Africa, and specifically he was talking about Nigeria, and it's the same all through the continent of Africa, he said 2,000 people would be the biggest gathering before those evangelistic campaigns. And that 2,000 was like a huge church. But after those campaigns and the thousands of people being saved, there are now churches in Africa, and in particular, I think it's one of the largest in the world in Nigeria. They have an auditorium and a membership of around 3.5 million people in Nigeria. It was crazy. Pastor Mark and Nino, we went there wasn't a service on, but just to see the auditorium, as far as the eye can see, there's no walls, but there were like poles and a roof, as far as the eye can see. And once a month they would meet there. Millions of people would meet there. And their home groups were kind of like 20,000, 30,000. And they would do that on a more weekly basis. They would need golf buggies for the altar calls, because they were so far back. So if people put their hand up to receive Jesus, they jump in a golf buggy and come down the front to the ministry. But that's what can happen when one person says yes to Jesus. If God can do that in Africa, he can do it here in Australia.
I hope you're enjoying our new content. I want to encourage you to like, to comment, let us know what you're thinking, and of course subscribe. That way we can update you with all of our new content releases. And finally, from the bottom of my heart, we work so hard on this, and I just appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching.